Besides well-being, ADIC has also introduced a lot of other groundbreaking, dare I say, policies like first digital policies, the first ever co-education and career guidance policies, et cetera, et cetera. Can you also explain a bit more about those and how they collectively enhance the educational landscape in Abu Dhabi?
So digital actually is an interesting one because that wasn't a policy that already existed. And we could actually consider that to be a well-being policy. We've actually grouped it in our well-being policy section. Because our old policy was really just about, okay, we know students are now using the internet more proficiently, schools as well. It's become an integral part of technology, has become an integral part of education in and of itself. So the old policy, which had a very different name, really just focused on making sure that students were protected when using technology. Today, we know that we can't just sit back and reactively protect students against the digital space. It is everywhere. It's really ubiquitous in terms of not only education, but our lives. And so it's really about a policy that focuses on not only stepping up that safeguarding to make sure that children are safe in the digital space, but that they also are given the opportunities to build those competencies so that they themselves are leaders when it comes to the ability to use technology for good. In terms of co-education, this could very likely be a worldwide first. We haven't seen this benchmark elsewhere, but it's really about providing the sector with transparency, letting parents know, we have different types of schools here in the UAE, and it's really about your preference. If you want your child to attend a single gender school, there's a market for that. If not, if you want them to be in a co-educational environment, that's also possible. But it's the first time that we actually give schools clarity about what that means. We link it to their license as well, so that now, and we say you need to put it on your website, so parents aren't having to dig in and call every school and find out. So it's just about making sure that it's transparent, and also being able to marry best practice, international best practice, with the local cultural norms. And then the career guidance, same thing. It's really just about making sure that schools are preparing students, not just in terms of giving them advice, but a lot of times parents are having to go outside and pay for services that help their children enter universities. And now we're saying, no, it's actually the school's responsibility to aid students through that process. And we're not talking just the top students, every single student.